how I made the connections, like I said, I was on a little bit, and this is how it all came to me. So I was in the shop, and we work with big nails, like I said, fucking Jesus nails. And I was looking at the nail in my hand, and I looked up, and there, the yellow sign, because my boss has this yellow sign right at his doorway, and it's like, Jesus died for our sins. And I started making the connections, and I was like, oh my god, it all makes sense. Not only does he look like my ex, and they even like wear the same Osiris shoes, they eat the same pizza at Sammy's with balsamic vinaigrette, and like everything they do, mannerisms, is almost the same, except for he's older and they don't know each other because they're not related, but they look alike and they act alike. It's retarded. Yeah, spiritual. So yeah, that happened. And then the next day, once I found out, I was like working on the ground, and my boss came up and like started like humping at my head, like jokingly. And then one of the other employers were like, hey, you can't do that to your employees. And then my boss is like, yeah, I can, because she's my little sister. And he looks at me, and I was like, oh fuck, does he know I know? Oh my god, does he know? Like, is he awakened? Like, technically, this makes him, what, Antichrist? Although, really, the Antichrist is nothing but the opposite of the Jesus. And, to be honest, my ex was not the nicest, best dude. Although, let's be honest, we have incarnations where we're literally our worst and we're literally at our best. So this, yeah. I made the connection, and that freaked me out, and I was like, fuck, I wonder if he knows, or maybe his subconscious knows, and that's why he was trying to let me know. And I'm fucking sober. And when we get back to the shop, there's like this song going on, something about Satan's Army. I can't think of how the song goes, but something Satan's Army, and we're listening to like a Red Hot Chili Peppers station, and then the next song right after is that song, hey you, devil's little sister, do 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 do. And I was like, oh my god, the music's fucking talking to me. Like, this is how like psychic stuff works. The next song after that was Soldier Side, and then it went back to Red Hot Chili Pepper shit, and I was like, that's fucking weird. Like, what the fuck? And it's all because I found out. And I was like, okay, so I'm working for the devil, who is actually my ex's twin brother, which actually makes him my brother too. Okay, this is a lot of information. What's even crazier is one of our employees, his name is Moise, and I was like, Moise, what does your name mean? And he's like, it means Moses. And now I'm wondering if he actually might be reincarnation of Moses. I don't know. Apparently these Bible characters fucking exist. I also have gone by Persephone. Another name. Just names. Characters. Fucking characters in the Matrix. And I'm just like, okay, that's interesting. So I'm thinking, okay, my boss might have been the one who nailed his brother to the cross. They don't tell that shit in the Bible, do they? No, they don't. They don't. And it's possible that he might have been Ramses during the whole Moses ordeal of let my people go. But my boss has been a blessing to me. Like, to be honest, he's actually a really awesome, nice guy. And I always thought the Antichrist would be someone who's like a president or something, but apparently not. And maybe he's not a fucking bad guy. I have yet to see it. But, you know, there's some karmic shit I have to deal with, apparently. But it's all being laid out before me. This shit goes deep, and it's hard to. This is such a crazy story. Most people are probably thinking, "What the fuck is this girl on?" I spend most of my time sober. Every now and then I microdose on some mushrooms, but I really don't like how I feel on too much of anything. I don't even smoke weed. This is just seriously, I'm on my natural high. And the psychic stuff, how it works is, like I said, things will speak to me through license plates. If I have a question in my head, and then like a song will pop on, it usually will answer the question. Signs all around me. It's really being psychic is observing everything around you and the flow of everything, because there's a flow. And if you're off the flow, well, it's hard to predict what's about to happen next. But if you're on the flow, you usually can see what's coming and the picture of what's happening. But yeah, so that happened. My twin flame's not talking to me right now, and I know we have a mission, but like I said, all this ascension stuff that everyone's talking about, it's been hard. The stars, these equinoxes, I don't even fully keep up with all of it. All I know is it affects me on a very emotional level. It affects everyone. And there's a lot of inner work we all have to do. And you can get Reiki all you want, but no one can do that inner work but you. You have to do that inner work. And whether this ascension comes in this lifetime or not, I still gotta fucking live and play the Matrix game and have a job and do what I need to do and try and pretend that everything's normal. But through YouTube, I can let you guys know it's not. And to be honest, I do think something is likely to happen, or else all these people like me wouldn't be waking up right now, wouldn't be remembering their past lives, wouldn't be having all these strange experiences with extraterrestrials and all this other stuff. Why would all of a sudden be coming up right now? Because it's supposed to be coming up right now. Something's coming around the corner. That I'm trying to predict. That I'm trying to write. But yeah, this shit goes deep. It goes deeper than I ever thought. And I'm trying to take myself away from all the emotionness of it and just be the character, be the actor in the movie or whatever, and let it play out and not get too attached to anything, because the more attachments we have, it just seems harder. It's interesting because I also ended up with this weird book about this woman who's channeling stuff about what's to come. Our gravity's changing or something. She said there will be a sun flare, gravity will change, our bodies are supposed to change, the people who have done the work or whatever. But anyway, the book is about, it says, saving both planet and man. Now, if you guys think some apocalypse is happening and the world's gonna end, I do think you're wrong. It's not necessarily that. I think the world is evolving with us. If anything, we're taking our vibrational fields up to the next level or something. I'm not sure exactly what's supposed to happen. But it's possible that something's gonna happen in this lifetime. It may not. May not. Might be easier if it doesn't. But either way, we're gonna reincarnate and we're gonna have to deal with it at some point. But I do think it's a high chance that it is, because people are remembering. They're waking up. They're knowing their past lives. They are oh shit, I've been abducted. All these things are coming up, and there's a reason they're coming up. And I'm fucking addressing it, because I don't want to... I know I'm not the only one who talks like this, and who... sometimes I'm am I crazy? Have I gone off the deep end? I think I've gone off the deep end. What if I'm dreaming in a coma and I'm this is just some crazy whacked out dream that I'm unaware of? I don't know. But I'm putting this out here for you guys. I hope you guys listen to this. And like I said, if you believe, you believe. If you don't, you don't. I'm not here to try and necessarily prove to you that this is how it is. It's just my story, her story, of how I'm perceiving the universe around me. And sharing it, because hopefully there's someone who's listening who's I'm having some experiences that are similar to yours too. And if you are, I would love to hear from you. Reach out. I don't know how to put my email down, but yeah, I'll put my email in another video or something, but Facebook even, I don't know. But reach out, because I'm trying to gather people, and if I gotta fucking make this fucking Legions of Light fucking army myself without my twin flame, I'll do it, because I'm a little bit more putting myself out there than he is. He likes to be in the comfort of his home. I realize to do the work, I have to get outside of the comfort of my home. But I do like it too. But yeah, so if you're having these weird experiences, you're starting to have memories of shit, the universe is starting to talk to you in signs and shit, this is real. As far as this goes, and let me know what you want to say in the comments down below. I can respond. I would love to hear your stories, like I said, if there's something similar, because I know there's more than just me. Anyway, peace, love, and fuck.